Well, Mr. Weaver, may I ask you to tell me more about Canada, your country? You see, while doing English, we get quite a lot of information about Great Britain and the USA, but Canada is seldom mentioned in our textbooks.
Thanks for the question. For me, Canada is the best place in the world. I'm always happy to speak about it. I'm sure you know that Canada is the second largest country in the world after Russia, but it has fewer people than many other countries that are a lot smaller. This is because much of Canada is a very cool place with long winters. In the Northern Islands, it is often cold even in summer.
Is it true that some of the country's territory lies beyond the Arctic Circle?
Yes, it is. In fact, about 40% of Canada is in the Arctic North, very close to the North Pole. Do you know our motto, Tanya?
No, I don't. What is it?
Canada's motto is from sea to sea. Can you guess why?
Is it because Canada is washed by 2 oceans?
Almost. Only the number of oceans is 3. The Pacific, the Atlantic, and the Arctic. The country has the longest coastline in the world, 243,000 kilometers. It's no wonder that one of the popular hobbies in Canada is whale watching. Special boats go out into the ocean, and if you choose the right time and the right place, you have a 99% chance of seeing whales.
What an unusual hobby. I thought Canada's greatest love was ice hockey.
You're absolutely right. Winter sports are extremely popular, which is not surprising in a country of ice and snow, is it?
I've seen some photos of Canada. In them, the country doesn't look like an ice desert. In fact, it looked very beautiful.
Canada is very rich in forests. They cover almost half of Canada's territory. We also have a lot of fresh water in our numerous lakes and rivers. Fresh water is one of our natural riches. Have you ever heard about the Niagara Falls, Tanya?
Of course I have. It's one of my greatest dreams to see the Niagara Falls with my own eyes. But I've always associated the falls with the United States. Am I mistaken?
No, not really. The Niagara Falls are situated on the border between Canada and the States. The place is often called the honeymoon capital of the world, because so many newly married couples prefer to spend their honeymoons in this fantastic place.
It sounds like a good idea. I suppose staying in a place like that is unforgettable.
So is visiting one of our 42 national parks. Like everywhere else in the world, they were created to protect the forests, animals and plants. They're probably the most picturesque places in the country and attract a lot of tourists.
Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Weaver. After your story, I feel that I want to visit Canada more than ever.